edible greens for places where it's really hot. So a lot of the greens that we usually, eat from the market, they don't grow really well here, especially throughout the summer from April to September, because the heat is so strong. So these are plants that thrive in hot climates, semi-tropical or tropical. And they're also perennials, which if you don't get freezing temperatures, if you don't get frosts, you can grow them throughout the year. And so it's perfect for a food forest side design. So are you guys able to see my slides?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So the first one is Masala Alba, Malabr spinach. This one is a spinach that grows in frost-free areas, so it doesn't like to frozen temperatures. It thrives in really hot climates, above 90 degrees, so it's 32 in centigrade. And it grows as a vine, so it can reach as long as 10 meters. So it's a really good plant. I like to plant it by my trees, and it climbs really nice up the tree. It also, the seeds are used as natural dye, and so it's edible, so you can use it to, whatever you're cooking if you want to dye it, but also they've used it to dye clothing. And also it's really easy to propagate through cuttings. So this is the seed. When you pop it, it creates really bright pink color. The seeds also are really easy to propagate from. But you can propagate really easy through cuttings. The next is the Okinawan spinach. Also loves really hot weathers from the Asteraceae family. And it's a perennials if you don't get frost again, so you can just have perpetual, spinach all year long. It is grown as an ornamental because it's so beautiful, has this bright purple colors, and it's kind of a ground cover, but it can grow pretty tall, especially if you're continually cutting it. So it does really well with constant pruning, and it will get really bushy and lots of leaves. And it's really tender. It's really good raw, cooked, or in juices. Again, it's propagated through cuttings really easily. And then a very similar one to this one. They're all in the same family. Gynura, procumbens. I also got this from other people who are doing permaculture, because it's such a good plant to have in terms of trying to get as much food as possible. It's called, or we know it as longevity spinach. It works the same way. You propagate it through cuttings. It's very tender. You can use it in salads and smoothies. And the stems taste like celery, or can be substituted as celery. It creeps in the ground, so it's a good ground cover, but it also creates this sort of hedges or borders. Yeah, that's it. I have a little demonstration. So even though we're in the very, very cold weather, they're still doing really fine now. And yeah, that's it.
When you say very cold weather, Marta, what do you mean?
Okay, so right now we're not in the right color, but it's the coldest it's been. So we didn't get frost this winter. We did get the coldest it got was 35, so that's probably like 2 degrees, I guess. We didn't get frost, but the plants are just doing fine. They do, once it gets super cold, they stop growing, or they grow really slow. So they're much more abundant in tropical. But we're in a semi-tropical area, so because it gets so cold, like they slow their growth during the winter, but then they're right back in the summer. So. That's it.
Lovely, thank you.